crazy. Car enthusiast that also likes vans checking in. This is what a car enthusiast van ends up looking like. Let me know in the comment section. Are you a car enthusiast that happens to have a van, or are you a car enthusiast that wants to get a van? Let me know what rides you guys have. I have a bunch of car enthusiasts, off-road style van friends. You guys have some really cool rides. You know how much I like this van? I like it more than my Z06 Corvette. I could have supercharged my Z06 Corvette, but I put in a deposit for a Wasatch Overland high top roof. What happened to me? So this awning's coming out, this bracket's also coming out, high top roof in May. My van's lifted 5 inches. It's a 1999 Ford Econoline E350 with a V10. It has 410 gears to compensate for the 33-inch tire, so it's basically back at 373 with the 410. So it kept stock acceleration. 5.4, 6.8 V10, V8. Ready? 1, 2, 3. How do you like my van, Mom?
It's nice and big. Is it B6?
No, it's B10. So yeah, as a car guy, I had to get the most powerful engine you could get for these vans. The Godzilla 7.3 wasn't put into this chassis until 2021, I believe, but the van itself was gone by 2014. So you could get the Godzilla 7.3 in the front. But in terms of the actual van itself, the 6.8 V10 was the end of the line. So there's a car guy in me. I have to put a decal what the displacement is in this thing, along with the emblem. Raptor grille. This has wide body fenders on it. My buddy Campos makes these. Let me know in the comment section if you want some wide body fenders for a 92 to 07. And the bolt holes are already pre-drilled. Other wide body fenders on the market, you need to drill the holes yourself, so that step's already taken care of. ORW Baja Eliminator light bar. This is actually my second van build. I got this thing like 14 years ago, transferred it from my other van 14 years ago. The Ford Econoline market wasn't ready for this yet. So my buddy Ryan, he actually reproduced these. If you want one of these, let me know in the comments section. The most affordable front end enhancement for these vans. My buddy Ryan also makes these ladders. Half the price of an Illuminez. I'm gonna start doing some moto van life soon. This is a pivoting trailer hitch, high lift jack. I need a new cover. But yeah, selectable rear locker, aux locker. Like I said, it's got 410 gears, so I didn't lose any power with the bigger tires. A lot of people think you could just lift your truck, your van, and slap on bigger tires, but no, your vehicle is gonna lose a lot of power when you put bigger tires on there. I speak from experience from my first lifted van build, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted the V10. My first lifted van build was a 92 with a 5.0 V8, got it lifted, put bigger tires without re-gear. That thing barely hit 60 miles per hour. The V10 compensated for the bigger tires without re-gear a lot better. So there it is, selectable locker right here. Open diff, locked. You always want to drive it with open diff on the street. So I bought this van for $6,800, and with the lift kit, re-gear, bigger tires, locker, I'm at about 15,000. So with the high top roof, I'm gonna be at 23,000. Bought my 03 Z06 about 12 years ago for 20 grand. So this is gonna cost more than my Z06 once the high top roof is on it. What happened to me? I'm more into camping and off-roading these days than performance cars. I'm always gonna love my performance cars though, but I wanted to put this video up because I've been getting a mix of subscribers lately. People into the van stuff, people into cars, so Yeah, this is what happens when a car enthusiast gets a van. Ends up looking like this. I'll show you guys the inside. Here's the inside of my van. This is what you call a no build. Propane tank, heater. It looks like summer's coming early this year, so I'm gonna pull this out today. 19-inch TV from Vizio. This thing was in my last van build, and this thing has survived like 14, 15 years living in 2 different vans. And you know how hot it gets in a vehicle. Electronics are so disposable now that, yeah, I'm really impressed this thing has lasted this long living in a van. This is just a futon sofa bed. Joy Tudis, cheapy, 12-volt fridge. This is also branded as Bogue RV. I think there's a bunch of companies that brand this thing. They just get the licensing. But that's it. That's my van. Really simple. The whole idea of this van was to create a budget version of a sportsmobile. If you're familiar with what vans go for, sportsmobiles were like 150 grand new. They come with 4-wheel drive, most of them anyway. So that's why they cost so much. So this was the budget route to create an off-road style van. 2-wheel drive lift kit with a rear locker, re-geared with bigger tires. And then what does your imagination tell you? You're gonna do a no-build interior, or do you got Bob Vila skills? You're gonna build a log cabin inside the interior of the van. So that's it. That's what happens when a car enthusiast gets a van. It ends up like this. And it ended up being my favorite vehicle. Go figure. What happened to me? I think I grew up. This youngster driving a lifted van instead of a sports car.
Gotta have some fun, man.
That's fun, man. And we get to go camping.
There you go, that's even better.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. V10.